Come on in this building. Let's see which one looks better. I think I like pop. Hey, hey. Thank you so much for the love, for the thumbs up. I am Tiara Shardé. I am back with a message for you all today. This is going to be a powerful, powerful one. Be sure to put a like on the video. Be sure to subscribe if you have not. Click on the bell so you know when I'm dropping a new video. And y'all, I am officially available for personal sessions, readings, and rituals, home clearing, Reiki, sound healing, meditation. All of those things are available in the esoteric shop that is linked below. If you want to get in on the opportunity to co-author a book with me, it's titled Crowned, Rebirthing the Cosmic Womb of Legacy and Leadership. Make sure you click on the link below to apply to join us, okay? So this message has been a couple weeks in the making, y'all. Shout outs to everyone who voted on this topic. It's kind of like maybe like a segue from our one of the messages that we did before, and it came up that there were powerful bloodlines that are coming online that have been activated, and you're coming to the forefront. You're coming into leadership, okay? So I'm going to, you know how it goes, channel a bit, then I want to get into the oracle cards. You all, if you'd like to purchase my oracle deck, it is really, really, really cute. It's cosmic and galactic. That is linked below. I'll make sure it's linked below, and get in on that, okay? Get in on the deck. We have the Awakened Oracle deck, and we also have the Anointed Oracle deck, okay? So I made sure I was nice and ready for this topic tonight. So there were a couple different bloodlines that were coming to the forefront. Some of you are meant to be like the oracles. So this could be your family magic, or it could just be one of the spiritual gifts that you're able to tap into easier, swifter, something like that, or you're really good at this. You could actually be good at all of the things, whatever comes up, whatever I list, and even more so, right? So always follow your guidance. Make sure you're tapped in, you know, to your ancestors and your spirit guides, and they'll let you know what resonates, and if there's more. There's absolutely the possibility of there being more, okay? So one of the bloodlines was the oracles. Like I said, you could come from a lineage of, like, oracles are those who are so tapped into the ether, so tapped into the divine. It's pretty much, it's similar to being a prophet or prophetess. And you're able to give insight about the future. You're able to tell the future, tell certain events, and also be a channel to the Most High, to the celestial realm. So there's bloodlines who there's been prominent oracles. There's bloodlines where there's been prominent shamans, where that's what you do. You're just tapped into nature. You're tapped into the earth and plant medicine. You have an affinity for plant medicine and herbs and things like that, okay? You also have the bloodlines that tap into the Bible, and yeah, they could be Christian, yeah, they could be whatever label, but it's more so the Bible, right? Using scriptures for protection, to increase wealth and health and things like that. So there's different families who have an affinity for the Bible. And you'd know this is you if you have like that family heirloom great grandma's Bible, or the family Bible, and it's like this thick and it has all sorts of notes and names and stuff placed in it. It's been passed down for a certain length of time. You'd know if, or that's one of the signs that you could belong to that powerful bloodline, okay? And we talked about it before. You don't have to subscribe to any religion or anything like that. It's just the people in your bloodline have put a lot of effort and energy and time into reading scripture, reciting scripture, praying a lot, right? Talking to the angels, talking to whoever it is they believe in, to create harmony, to create protection within the family, all right? Cleansing, even like exorcism as well within the family. So that could be you, all right? You heard the horn honk. So many of you, you're meant to be in exorcism, okay? Some of you know that your bloodline is coming online. Some of you can really feel that this is happening for you, or you're being nominated in a way, crowned in a way. That's also why the title of my anthology is called Crowned and Rebirthing the Cosmic Womb. It's you. You're the creator of this new legacy with this new way of doing things, with this new elevated awareness. And it's not to disregard the past and your bloodline, but it's to bring this wisdom from this current time and space forward. Okay. And you all be sure to put a like on the video. The oracles and prophets. Now, there's a lot of you out there with many different gifts. Some of it could be prophetic dreams. Some of it could be, you know, whatever it is. But with that bloodline, it's now the call to show up. So you'll find many of you, you'll be called to have like a website. Wow, that came up. A YouTube channel. Be more active on your social media platform, or at least in your neighborhood. There's something that you're shifting into, oracles, where you're going to be called on to speak, to teach, to lead, to offer whatever it is that you're meant to do. There's various areas of study or various paths and modalities that you can embark on. And so that's what's going on with, I believe, like I was saying, all of these bloodlines, but those seem to be the categories. All right, so let's get into some oracle cards. Let's start off with oracle cards first. You have the family legacy, which is on the bottom, which is very, very telling, you all. So all of the decks are cleansed and purified. Just gonna give it a shuffle really quick. I hope that you're having an amazing Sensual Sunday. Be sure to put a like on the video. Schedule some time with me. We have readings back on deck, y'all. All right. Take advantage of the oracle decks are on display for you. They're available to you. So tap in if you want these oracle decks that I use, that the divine channeled through me. That is linked in the description box, okay? Each card is blessed. Each deck is blessed. Peace, Alasumbo. Much love to you as well. Each deck is blessed. Get the one that calls out to you the most. They're unisex. They're for my sisters and my brothers. All right. So let's tap into these bloodlines, okay? There's a few of you out here. Shamans, healers, psychics, okay? Thank y'all. Thank you, everyone, for all of your support, donations, booking with me, filling out the application to be a co-author with me, okay? I truly appreciate you. All right, so I already announced what the bloodlines were coming through. If there's different types that are coming through, I'll let you know, okay? So there seems to be, you could have felt blocked in your spiritual gifts. You're no longer blocked in those spiritual gifts. The divine wants you to fast and pray. If you are feeling blocked, fast and pray. So you could also belong to like the powerful bloodline that is more, your bloodline, your lineage went towards religion and the Bible more. And that's okay. That doesn't mean that you have to do that. Doesn't mean you have to be religious. It just means that the sacred, like the Bible, could be beneficial to you in your walk, okay? That's what that could mean. It's this, the point of this entire video, this entire live stream, is to get you to open up to all of you. Don't discredit anything. Just because you're more spiritual and you're plant-based or you pledged Ifa does not mean that you can't also have a Bible in your home and reference it, because your bloodline put a lot of energy and power into the scriptures, into the Bible. So when you pick it up, when you access that information, it has a different effect within you. Okay, so this live stream is to help you kind of distinguish where you're at. You could probably be all of those things, and just incorporate all of those things, you know, open yourself up to that. So for some of you, you know, you could have felt blocked, you could have felt stagnant. So the divine wants you to fast and pray for a while. Maybe go vegan for 7 days out the month, or raw, or whatever it is that's going to help you. And like I was saying, the fasting and praying is a part of your bloodline as well. You're meant to do this. It's supposed to be a practice, okay? That also helps to block any type of spiritual attacks that are coming towards you. You want to get clear, you fast, okay? If you don't know much about it, make sure you look it up. I've been a fan of fasting for a long time. That's something that your ancestors did, and that's something that you're being called to do, okay? Fasting and praying, having that, like, that practice where that's what you do. Your ancestors are saying right now, like, hey, this is that's the keys to our magic and our power. We recharge in this way, okay? So, oh shit, you went viral and I'm salty as fuck. Remember I was saying, I mentioned one of the bloodlines, but this could be all of you, like the oracles, the prophets, the prophetesses. It's now time for you to step forward and speak. And, you know, it's whatever you're called to do. It doesn't, for some of you, this doesn't mean you need to get a YouTube channel, but for some, it does mean that. It means that your intellect, your wisdom is being called, you're being called to share it right now, okay? That's also why this message is coming in right now. So it's confirmation for you. It's push for you. You've been receiving the messages from your guidance that, oh, okay, they want me to speak up more. They want me to share my wisdom in some way. This message is confirmation, okay? Free your mind. Some of you, like what I really saw was the crown chakra. I literally saw like a lot of energy and light coming from out of your crown chakra, okay? So you're able to tap in a lot better than maybe some other people out here. I don't know if any of you decided to channel one day, and not so much channel, because like divine beings, we don't necessarily like channel. We tap in, you know, we just make ourselves available to divine energy. You're able to do this. And look, the way it sat is right under fast and pray. So when you do this, you have like a direct connection, okay? So that's some real guidance for somebody out there. That's, the divine is asking you to do that at this time. You're gonna have a lot of people, a lot of ancestors, a lot of angels are gonna talk to you when you do this, okay? So be prepared, go slow. Sometimes I like to tell them like, hold on now, y'all need to slow down, okay? Because the messages will just come in so fast. So take your time, but you're being activated right now to do this and to be confident. I feel like some of you, you may not be confident in your ability to bring in information from the other side, okay? A stack fell out. We're going to go through the stack, y'all. So we have death spells and death magic, okay? For some of you out there who resonate with these messages, you cannot be touched by death spells and death magic. People can try to throw this stuff at you because they're losers and they have nothing else better to do but watch you and be fucking weirdos. But like, you can't be touched by this. See, look, it's literally here, y'all. I can't, you know, you can't make these messages up. It says blocked and denied. You can't be touched by these types of things. Your bloodline is too strong, especially for those of you who, like I say, you pray or you speak affirmations out, okay? You speak life into your life. You speak healing and liberation into your life. Some of you can journal. I'm just getting that. Like, I keep getting somebody writing. And it's more than being an author. It's your journals. It's some of you write your own affirmations or spells. There's something that you're doing. Also, I'm getting somebody signing something, a big document, like a big contract or something. You're going to be signing it soon. It's going to be really lucrative, by the way. That came out of nowhere, but you're going to be signing something. It's going to be a big deal. It's going to be great for you. So if this is confirmation for you, then go with it. That's a good sign. If you need a private session with me, book a private session with me, okay? But yeah, you block death spells and death magic. For some of you, this was like a grandma that used to pray. So this can tie into the bloodline that used the Bible as the spiritual tool, okay? So open yourself up. I know a lot of us, we left church. We were like, well, I'm not Christian. I don't believe in Jesus saving me from shit. I get that. I get that. But your grandma used the Bible and she put so much magic and energy and power into that thing that them damn scriptures fucking vibrate, okay? They could hop out the book and start running around your house. Some of y'all are you need to tap into that Bible. I'm trying to tell you. I don't know what it is. If you don't have grandma's Bible, you need to just buy one and see what happens, because there's something going on with y'all in a Bible, and it's a part of a bloodline. I'm telling you, it's a part of a bloodline. Like, and I feel like someone out there, you may be stubborn. You may be listening to this like, I ain't buying no motherfucking Bible. Ola Symbol says she sure did. Oh shit, grandma had a big Bible. Yep. I feel like somebody's going to tune in and be like, well, I'm not dealing with a Bible because I elevated and I don't like it. And it's traumatic for me. It doesn't matter. Let that go. Let it the fuck go. It's like some of y'all are meant to have like brooms in your house. You know what I mean? Like brooms with the whiskers the whisker brooms, not the fake plastic ones. Some of y'all are meant to have the real wooden brooms. Some of y'all are meant to actually make them. Wow, see, now we're getting into something. Ooh. Some of y'all are meant to make those brooms. Ooh, that's very interesting. They're easy to make, y'all. Ooh, excuse me, this is itching right here. Those old school, like, I want to say wicker, but I don't think they're called wicker brooms. I don't know, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They're made with real life tree branches. Some of y'all, you're needing to make that, okay? That was, wow, that was random, but that means something to someone. Yes, okay, so back to that Bible. Some of you are meant to use that scripture to protect against the death spells and death magic. For many of you, these things can't touch you. This doesn't touch you. You're not, and especially my shamans, I just heard, those who come from like the shamanic bloodline or like the medicine women, the rootsmen type of energy. Y'all, the death spells, death magic, that ain't doing shit for you. Like, you're gonna be like, oh, look at that. This was a fly. Something, what was that? So you trust that and step up your practices if you resonate with that, okay? Sisterhood. The sisterhood does speak of the covens, does speak of the oracles, it does speak of the priestesses. Many of you, the sea is falling right in the line. That's why I said the oracles, you're meant to show up and be vocal right now and be more public. Some of you are meant to form sisterhoods, but not just any sisterhood, a real ministry. If you had one in the past, this one is going to be different. The past one was just like the training wheels. You just need to learn certain things. You need to learn how to discern, how to choose what type of energy you wanted to be around. This could go to the brothers as well, the brotherhoods as well. Okay. It's time to connect with each other. And that's also why the cosmic womb messages were coming out, because it's time for the sisterhoods and the covens and the oracles of the highest vibration of the Most High. It's time for y'all to come together. So it's interesting that it's saying that. Not your friend. Some of you, you have, I heard a common enemy. It's kind of like the oracles and the Bible carriers, the Bible holders. It's like y'all are coming together in some way. So yeah, there's a common, like a common ally, a common enemy type energy. But some of you, you have people around you who are not your friends. So be mindful of agents, okay? Be mindful of these opposite bloodlines, because y'all, you've been here a long time. It's really a big message that's coming in, okay? You've been here a long time, and you are now here to rule. You have other bloodlines who also receive the same message, who are enemies of your ancestors and your people. So that's why it's saying, like, some of this is not your friend. Someone in there is not your friend. Just because they want to be a part of your sisterhood or your brotherhood or your circle doesn't mean that they're aligned with you through bloodline. Okay, that's a very specific message for someone. That's not for everyone. Large donation. Some of you, you're going to have a lot of wealth. I've been, saying that for the past couple years. You come from a wealthy lineage, okay? And a lot of people think that the shamans, the rootsmans, the medicine women were poor. They weren't poor. Even if they didn't have a lot of coin, they were exceedingly wealthy people, okay? You're going to receive donations. You're going to receive more income, especially the more you surrender to who you are. Like, so you tap into this message. So you start doing certain things and keeping with your spiritual practices. That's going to bring in a lot of income for you, okay? Also, something in your neighborhood. You have some wisdom to share with someone. Doesn't have to be a multitude of people, but there's someone out there, you're sitting on a lot of information. I don't know if it's your dreams. I don't know if it's the downloads that you receive. Some of you could be doubting yourself. But once you free, see, look, yeah. Once you free yourself and you start sharing that information, you're going to receive a lot of money for some reason. And, well, not for some reason, because it's your inheritance. All of these bloodlines, that's the main denominator. All of you are going to receive an inheritance of wealth. And yes, money, absolutely money. Yes, you are. But this is also intelligence and wisdom and tact. And I heard diplomacy. Some of you are diplomats. You've had diplomats in your bloodline. You could right now. Some of you need to trace your bloodline right now, because you could have active members of your family that are diplomats or of a royal blood. Okay. Ooh, my nose is itching, so I know that I'm on to something here. Look, you're too smart. Wow. Many of you, you figured this out. Okay. The messages have been coming into you. So when you hear this, this is not going to be like a shocker to you. This is, like I said in the beginning, this is meant to be confirmation. Okay, because you already know who you are. It's just now you're being asked to be bigger, to be more. You can't see, you holding yourself back from showing who you are and who your family is. That's gonna be like the death of you. That's gonna hurt more than a death spell or death magic. Suppressing who you are is gonna hurt more, or it has already begun to harm you more than speaking. So some of you, you're going to have to do that. Some of you, it's going to take really great sex. Some of you need to get into that sex, magic, and manifestation. Some of you need to tap into the pussy portal. Y'all know I got the pussy portal program. Okay? It's for the priestesses. All right? The priestess is sensual, pure sensual, divine energy that is transformed in different areas that she's called to utilize it in. Right? So you could be clairvoyant, clairsentient, you could be a prophetic dreamer, you could be a great astral traveler. So if that is you, tap into the Pussy Portal program. Some of you, you're meant to now have sex. I'm not picking up sex addiction anymore. I'm just getting, that's a part of your bloodline. Also, like I was saying, like the priestess, the oracle, the priest, all of that is a sensual spiritual practice. So you're meant to tap in that way, okay? I said this a lot. Many of you are sensual healers. So if you tapped into my program, we have the divinity of sex. We have sensual worship, y'all. We have spiritual sex magicians workshop. All of that is also linked in the description box below. And check out the esoteric shop that's linked below as well. Because I talk a lot about the spiritual practices and your sensual energy. And literally in this message, we're talking about that. Some of you are meant to heal the traumas, the sexual traumas from your bloodline. That's what you're called to do. And then it's to take that into a public arena. Okay, so you could teach, like, for example, with me, it's like, okay, I got the downloads, I applied it to my life, I was able to heal and move through certain things that I was dealing with, and then I put it into a program, then I put it into the book, then I put it into the workbook and journal, right? All of the information that I gained, I put it in there for people who would need it, right? For the sisterhood, the cosmic wombs out there who would need it, okay? Wow, y'all, this is powerful. And see, like I was saying, use magic. Y'all, I can't make these messages up. Ooh, my nose is itching so much. And it's not dusty in here. This is what happens when I channel. See, there's a couple things happening, y'all, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going, okay? There's a reason why this message needed to get out, why they wanted me to say this. Use magic. Many of you come from magical bloodlines. That was the whole point. When I was first given this message in a live stream, that was the message too, for you to use your family magic, for you to tap into that bloodline, your ancestry, your shaman, your oracle, your priestess. Y'all, you know your mama was a priestess. You know that. You know your grandpa was a whole medicine man out here. Cut it out. Some of you, you're being called. Don't, and I keep saying, free your mind. Don't let old thought processes keep you from your inheritance. Don't let that keep you from your destiny. You're meant to do this. And like I said, some of you, you're meant to do it through sensual energy. You're meant to channel that energy for power. That's a part of your bloodline. I was saying that some of you have sensual healers as a part of your bloodline. It was just kind of inverted because of trauma, and it became those who, you know, took advantage of others. It became those who found themselves in a victim state, right? They found themselves victimized. There wasn't the proper channeling of the energy, and now you're here. You're meant to heal that, okay? That's a part of you. And y'all, I resonate with this part of the message because, like I said, the pussy portal, y'all, it's literally it. That's literally one of the bloodlines. The sensual healer, the sensual priestess who uses magic and sensual energy to heal the bloodline. Tap in. We're still enrolling for the Pussy Portal program, okay? It's ongoing enrollment, okay? And we're starting back up soon. I'm going to give you an official date. I'm thinking the end of May, we'll start back in, okay? Because this is important. Some of you, your sensual, you have blockages with your root and your sacral chakra. Once you clear that out, you're going to have a lot of money in your life. You're going to make a lot of money in your life, okay? I'm telling you. That's been coming in a lot. But we also see it here. We also see it here. Some of you, you're meant to be showered with gifts and donations and money and jewels and trips. That's your destiny. That's another thing. That's your bloodline too. I'm really getting the oracle and prophet and prophetess energy with this. That bloodline. And like I said, you could belong to all of them, right? Because you're so ancient, your soul is so, you know, infinite that you've acquired all of these things, right? But some of you, like in particular, sensuality, being gifted with money and jewels and homes and those things, that's a part of your path. You're meant to do that. I feel like some of you, you've been blocking or denying abundance in your life. That's not you. That's, if this resonates, if this part resonates with you and you found yourself blocking abundance or even blocking like sugar mamas or sugar daddies, y'all, okay? Look, we have to walk away from that narrative. We are spiritual ascended beings, okay? Even when it comes to sugar mamas and sugar daddies, your bloodline, you in particular, I don't care about nobody else, but for you, you're meant to receive that. Yeah, it's a part of you. This is a part of you. Some of you, you're denying it, that this is who you are. Look at this energy. This speaks of a bloodline who's meant to be wealthy, who's meant to be sexy, who is meant to manifest, who is also meant to be honored and gifted with gems and jewels and all the material things that your heart desires. That's literally a part of somebody's bloodline. You're supposed to carry that in. And it doesn't matter what other people think. That's the point. That's the point. For some, it's like, oh, that's taboo. I'm not doing that. I'm not letting people just bring me gifts and send stuff to my P.O. box. That's so vain. It's so materialistic. Okay, then keep denying your inheritance then. Like, nobody else is going to care. It's only going to affect you. So, I don't care. So, all right, great. Some of you, you're too smart for your own good. Look at the card. Your ancestors like, well, all right, since you got all the answers, but I know you've been asking for a car for 6 months. It just so happens that somebody's supposed to give it to you, and you're not supposed to be working 90 hours to get it. But whatever, since you know everything, right? That's somebody's ancestors. Since you know everything, fine, we're gonna watch you bust your ass, and you still not gonna get that car because it's supposed to be gifted to you. That's somebody's message right there. You don't have what you want because you're not letting somebody come in and bring it to you. I don't know. I felt that. That felt personal. That felt personal. Some of y'all, you're needing to free your mind. That's the whole point of this message, and that's the whole point of you being called forward. You're not meant to do things the way that your family used to do them. Some of you had a family of, like, I'm getting women. You had a family of women that were kind of like con artists a little bit, and they kind of got things out of men. You're not meant to do it the way they did it. I feel like, oh, see, I'm talking to somebody here. Woo. You shied away from a lifestyle of a lot of honor and service. People are meant to serve you. I'm getting like bow. See how I was, yeah, somebody, you're meant to be bowed to. You're denying that part of your bloodline, and I'm getting goosebumps, because you've seen the women in your family manipulate with it, or even the men, right? You've seen it be manipulated, so you're like, no, I'm not gonna be like that, I'm not gonna do that, I don't want to do that. But you're not meant to do it how they're meant to do it, because you have a different call over your life. You're meant to embody the highest vibration and receive that. Okay, look, and I even have dream big. They told me to look down and look through the cards, because this was the third card behind this one. But dream big. You're meant to receive big things. It's not the same. That's a special message for someone. And my nose is still itching, so I know this is, woo, somebody finds this message a little problematic. Somebody finds this message a little problematic, and that's okay. You're gonna have a lot of people who don't think that you should walk this walk. Okay, like if you're a man, you have someone in your life, in your family, or somewhere that doesn't feel like you should be doing this or doing something that you're actually called to do. You're actually meant to do it. But you have someone around you, like I'm getting a lot of conflict energy and also push and pull. You could be fighting within yourself with these messages. Okay, some of you are called to the pulpit, but not in the way that you're thinking. And I think that's why you have an aversion to the Bible. Anytime somebody says Bible or even gospel music or even worship music, you have this like aversion to it. But you're meant to be in the pulpit somewhere, but it's different. It's not maybe how your grandpa used to do it. Your pulpit includes a lot of magic, a lot of healing, sensual energy and trauma, about channeling and utilizing it in a way that brings in a lot of healing and wealth, okay, and divine love. Some of you are meant to bring in divine love and show people like the angelic realms through your sensual energy. And it doesn't have to mean through sex. It just means you channeled the sensual energy and you brought it forward in a teaching or in a message or something like that. Literally what I am doing right now is me channeling my sensual energy to bring you something divine. This is, you're literally seeing it happen right before you. So I feel like, don't overthink it. See, that's why, again, free your mind is here. Don't overthink it. Some of you, you're doing it right now. It's just the divine wants you to do it publicly, more, louder, brighter. Turn the lights up now when you do it, okay? I just saw that. Is somebody sitting in the dark? You need to turn your lights up. Get your watts up. Ooh, turn on your inner light. Some of y'all need to turn on your inner light with really great sex. Well, that's just, I'm just not, look. That's, they said this. I didn't say this. They told me to write this for a reason, because it would be your story, but I don't know. So, I don't know, y'all. Some of y'all, that's the light that needs to be turned on, and that's all I'm going to say. All right. I want to dim your light. Look. That was one of the cards. Y'all turn it fucking, some of y'all need to make love with the lights on and cut it out. Like you're not divine. Now that's a message. That's a message. Some of y'all, you are in a romantic relationship and y'all need to tap into sex magic a little bit more. That's just what's coming in. Don't get on me. I know a lot of religious people do tap into my platform too, and you hear me talk. I don't know why you tune in if I trigger you all the time, but that's actually good. You should tune into things that trigger you because it'll push you to heal. So I'm proud of you, okay? At the end of the day, top of the rising, I'm proud of you, baby, all right? But some of y'all, you're religious, you're in a religious marriage. Y'all need to tap into sex magic and manifestation because you're going to heal yourself and liberate each other. It's right here. And it's all coming in. That's what you're needing to do. Some of y'all, you scared of it. You call it devil worship and all sorts of shit. But really, that's one of the things that's going to save your ass. So you need to come on. Okay? I'm just the messenger. I'm just the messenger. Somebody out there, you Christian right now, I'm telling you, I don't mean to be all up in your business, sugar. I really don't. I really don't. But I'm telling you, you're needing to learn about sex magic and manifestation. You're needing to learn about the root chakra, your sacral, and your solar. And your solar. You're needing to open yourself up. You're needing to free your mind. Someone out there, you're a prisoner within your own mind, and you're not allowing your inheritance to come in. Okay, you got the indoctrination still running in your mind, and I get it, honey. I understand, but the divine is saying, let it go. Okay. I just got somebody who comes from the church, or you're still in your Christian path or whatever it is, and there's no judgment here at all, at all. But, or in addition, if you tap into sensual spirituality, you're going to heal you and your partner and the bloodline. I know what I'm talking about, y'all. I know what I'm talking about. Do it. Okay? That's why they led me to the pussy portal in the first place. That's why I wrote the book in the first place, because I know what I am talking about, and I'm tapping into someone. You're needing to learn about pussy, the womb, sensual energy, sex magic, and manifestation. And you're meant to leave the teachings of your church out of that. That they have no, it's none of their business what the divine is guiding you towards. Somebody's literal ancestors are saying, we need you to tap into this magic so that you can heal. Okay? I can't emphasize that enough. They're making me repeat that. Okay? So that's really important for some of you. Someone is blocking their spiritual gifts because of sexual, sensual wounding within your own life. Absolutely, I was getting that, but also within your bloodline. Okay? And I feel it. It's a heavy, it's heavy. It's a heavy walk. I get it. I do. But the reason you're meant to do it now and in this way is so that it's easier for you. It's easier. That's why we're healing the trauma with self-pleasure. It's easier way to healing. Instead of you just going right in and ripping band-aids off. No, that's not what the oracle and the priestess does. We don't do it like that. It's grace, it's ease. Right? Even on this card, I could have wrote it real raunchy, but see how beautiful I wrote it with the little heart? Because it's very graceful, it's easy. It gives honor to you, the priestess, the goddess. So tap into the Pussy Proto program, y'all. Some of y'all out there, you're meant for it. And I know that because it was created for you. So I'm going to just say that. Wow, that's a big deal. And like I was saying, hang on, y'all. That's what I was saying. Like the last thing that's keeping you from being this god or this goddess is the sensual and sexual trauma. That's a big part of this work, y'all. And that's like the last step. Even within the church community, addressing the sensual traumas and sexual traumas is like the last, like, ooh, it's the bottom rung. You gotta just get to that. But people don't want to get to that because it's painful. I get that. It's horrible. It can hurt. So it just stays there. And it's like people just operate and kind of overlook it. But if you walk into it with resources, with wisdom, with assistance, right? With that sisterhood or that community, you can do this. That's what they're saying, okay? Wow, y'all. This message is so powerful. We have dream big. Some of y'all, your bloodline, you were prophetic dreamers. Okay? Prophetic dreamers. Now that could pertain to all of the bloodlines I listed, right? And like I said, you have way more. There's more. It's just those were coming to the forefront. But some of you, you're prophetic dreamers. What you see in your dreams is facts, okay? You may know this already, but you're not the only one in your family that's a prophetic dreamer. That's each bloodline. There's many of you. I heard many. I don't know if you think you're the only prophetic dreamer in your family, but the divine is saying right now, like, no, there's many of you. So in each generation, there's many. Could be 3 to 7 of you in each generation that are prophetic dreamers. That's what you do. That's your inheritance. Okay, or one of the things that you've been given to dream. Dream big. Some of you, you've been given a dream, a vision, an image since childhood. It's coming into fruition now. So get ready if you're not already ready. Some of you you know this already because like I said, these are the powerful bloodlines. There's a knowing within you. You know without fully knowing. So everything I'm saying right now, you know this, okay? Even if somebody never told you, you still know that this is who you are, okay? There's a vision that you have been given. It's coming into fruition now. They gave this vision to a few of your family members. Wow. Okay. a couple things. I'm literally seeing, okay. Okay, all right. There's somebody out there, you have this vision or this dream. It doesn't just belong to you. It's been given to other people in your bloodline. But it's kind of, I'm getting like hot potato. I'm getting hot potato. It's like if your mama was given the vision, she didn't want it. Or she couldn't do it in time, I heard. There wasn't enough time or something. Let me know if that resonates. Leave a comment. Somebody felt like they ran out of time, and they may have. But it's kind of like, you know, wow, I had this conversation like last week on how there's a lot of women that were called to ministry, that were called to the pulpit. But there was this belief system within the church that women couldn't be pastors. Even to this day, it's a little taboo, but not so much as it used to be. Like in the 90s and 80s and all that, you couldn't just be a woman pastor out here, bro. You'd be booed out the church. They weren't doing that. So it's like for some, each of the grandmas, the nanas, they were supposed to be in the pulpit, but they didn't take it because it was like, no, they would have been, society, the sisterhood would have frowned on them, right? They would have judged them and see, look, not your friend. They would have received a lot of judgment, and they did. Some of them really did. A lot of persecution. A lot of them were magical healers, and they received persecution within the church, so they just stayed quiet. So now it's like the hot potato is hot to you. You're meant to be in the pulpit. See, I don't know. I said that before in the beginning of this message. So that's somebody in specific. That's somebody specific. And that doesn't have to be a woman. That could be a man too. That could be your message too. But there's some sort of vision that has come in through the bloodline and nobody picked it up. And the divine is saying, well, you gotta pick it up. You gotta do it. Now is your time. Some of you have been waiting a couple hundred years to come back to take this role. And I don't know, your 3D self is like fighting tooth and nail. I'm literally getting that. Your 3D self is still holding on to the 3D life, but the soul and the higher self is trying to bring you to where your destiny is, where that north node, your north star is. All right? Stop playing small. Exactly. Exactly. Some of y'all think that you're not good in bed, but you really are. Okay, I don't know who that's for. I don't know who that's for. Or maybe you're thinking that your future spouse isn't gonna satisfy you or something. Don't worry about that. I'm telling you right now, that's the least of your concerns. Okay? There's a paternal bloodline. Your grandfather, your father, I even heard brother. It's like you were sexualized. You could have been abused, right? But there was something that was about you that was sexualized or overly sexualized. The divine wants you to go in and heal that and be gentle with yourself through that, okay? Through that healing. You're meant to heal that for you and for the people who walked before you, for the men who walked before you. Wow. There's a man, there's someone who is in a male body. You're meant to heal that for you and the men in your bloodline. There's a sensual, sexual trauma or deviance or something that was suppressed. You're needing to heal that and address it, and then you're gonna get a lot of good shit coming into your life when you do that, okay? Many blessings will come into your life when you do that. For some of you, you're gonna find your soulmate when you do that, okay? That's also why the divine wants this conversation about these particular bloodlines, because for many of you, your life partner is already in your life or they're coming into your life, and you need to know this information. You need to clear something, clear some energy. And I dream of you. Why? So you have two cards that speak of dreaming big. Okay, this goes across all bloodlines. There's a vision, there's a memory. Like I said, there's a mutual dream. Some of you are sharing the same dreams with other people. That's a part of your bloodline too. You're a dream warrior. You're a dream warrior. Okay? Some of you astral travel, and that's a part of your bloodline. You're meant to hop the dream world or traverse the dream world, and some of you are literally like law enforcement agents and all of that stuff in the astral realm, and that's a part of your bloodline. That's something that you're able to tap into. Wow. Some of you are having incredible dreams right now. Be sure to record your dreams. It's easier to audio record your dreams than to write them down. So put your audio, if you use your phone, put your audio recorder at the front. So like as soon as you wake up, you could press it and record your dreams. You have two cards about dreams, y'all. Some of you need a dream interpretation. Hit me up, let me know. All right, I do offer dream interpretations. For some of you, whatever justice takes place in your dreams is taking place in this 3D reality. There's justice. Like I said, some of you, you're literally back to win the gold for your bloodline. You are at war with another bloodline. Some of you think that your biggest enemy is just some random who's psycho and just targeted you. No, this is a person that your family had war with for generations, and they are back in your life now. You will vanquish them in whatever way that's meant to be. For many of you, this is completely spiritual. It's all spiritual warfare, 100%. But you can interact physically with this person in some way. Maybe they watch your social media, or maybe you had words with them at some point. That's true. But for some, I think you're needing to zoom out and see something more spiritually. Your bloodline is wanting you to see this. And I keep seeing use magic, use magic, use magic. It's a big, 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 big part of you, my love. I don't care what it is. It could be voodoo, it could be santeria, it could be Ifa, it could be earth magic, Bible magic, like I said, y'all. But it's a part of your bloodline, and I feel like somebody there, you're refusing it, and it's actually having like negative effects in your life because you're not accepting who you are. And some of you, you're not even accepting the darkness. Some of you, you come from a darker bloodline, and dark doesn't mean evil. Dark does not mean evil. Some of you is evil. Some of y'all is evil. I don't know. Like, that's your bloodline. Like, what do you want me to do? I don't know. That's your shit. That's your people. All I know is that it's going to be blocked and denied if you fuck with me. And that's all I know. I don't care what else you being called to do, baby. Okay? I don't know. But there's some bloodline out there. You're meant to tap into the dark arts. You're not meant to be light. Some of you be trying to be light so bad. It's like, that's not you, boo. Okay, some of y'all out here, you with the death spells and the death magic. Bro, I don't know. Okay, that's your folks. That's your folks, man. Some of y'all needed to accept that shit instead of warring within yourself. Somebody is warring within themselves because you want to do dark shit. Somebody out there is like, well, shit, I don't want to do the light shit. I want to do dark shit. Look, do dark shit. I don't know. I can't tell you what the dark shit is either. That's you. That's you and your folks. Some of you, it's not even that you're meant to practice it. It's just you're meant to allow yourself to say that is so. Some of you are in such denial. You know grandma was an evil witch. You know she was. You know she was, honey. You know grandma got a lot of bodies. You know that. And she got a lot of bodies through Magick. And you just need to, you need to admit it and move on. Because if somebody is staying up at night, somebody is very ashamed of their bloodline. They give you nightmares. People in your family give you nightmares. But I feel like if you would just accept the fact that grandma got a lot of bodies through that black magic and just decide what it is that you want to do in this life, I feel like you would be better off. Somebody is needing to release and rest within themselves. There needs to be rest. You're at war. And I feel like you're thinking it can only be one way, but that's not true. Okay, that's what I'm getting right now. That's not true. I don't know why you think it could only be one way. It's kind of like, you know that your bloodline is dark, so you're thinking that you have to use the dark magic to harm people, and you're thinking in one way, and that's not it. For some, you're meant to use the dark magic to be like the hero, like a Dexter, but spiritual. Okay, don't tell him I told you shit. Okay, just keep your mouth shut while we talking together here. All right, look, this is private. Okay, I'm talking spiritually. Okay, think of it spiritually. You know how Dexter, he hunted the pedos, he hunted the murderers. That's how he used his darkness to bring in justice. Some of you, you're meant to use the darker arts to bring justice for those who have been harmed. And it's like you're denying it all, so you're at war within yourself. I'm literally getting that so strongly right now, but I released that energy because, wow, baby, you up all night about this thing. They don't want you to be up all night about it. You're really conflicted. Oh, okay. I'm laughing because I'm like, wow, the way they just gave it to me right now. Okay. All right. So you're just needing to accept the fact that you've done fucked up shit. Okay? Someone out there, you're just needing to accept the fact that you've done evil, hurtful things, and do what you can to make amends within your own body and throughout your life. That's what you're needing to do, and you're needing to let it go. Okay? I feel like somebody's dwelling on what they did, and you're not freeing yourself. You've imprisoned yourself. You see how blocked and denied and free your mind, that's kind of like opposite energies happening at the same time. Some of you, you've made yourself a prisoner within yourself because your own guilt. Some of y'all use the dark arts. You use the dark arts, baby. Look, just all right, you did. So what you gonna do from now is really the message. Okay? And like I said, there is someone who's gonna tune into this. Your family is with the dark shit. They with it. They with it. They've been with it for a long time. And you're fighting that. Don't fight that. It doesn't mean you have to be like evil. Okay? Wow. This is important to somebody because I'm still on it. It doesn't mean that you're evil. You don't have to use dark arts for evil. That's not, they're not the same. They don't go hand in hand. They don't. So somebody's worried about that. Okay, do more research and tap in. Fast and pray. Fast and pray. Okay. All right. I believe that's all. Actually, let's get one of these plant oracle cards. Let's see what the plant oracle cards have to say. I haven't used these in a while. And we also have runes, y'all. I give rune readings and North Node, South Node readings as well. Okay. And thank you so much, everyone, for your donations. If you'd like to donate, that information is linked below. Get our merch. We have merch. We have unisex hoodies and shirts and hats available. Royal 22 as well as Love United. All right. All right, let's get a plant oracle. There we go. So I feel like we got this before and I had a hard time pronouncing its name, y'all. It's Tradescantia Zabrina. Let me turn around the name so that y'all could look it up. All right. That's the name of this plant. All right. Its ability, this plant's ability to root faster than any other is stunning. See, look at that. You got that, right? Because we're talking about bloodlines. Okay? We're talking about family tree. All right? Your ancestry. And this plant's ability to root faster than any other is stunning. You'll be able to get these answers, y'all, quickly, okay? In the wild, it is even sometimes considered an invasive species because it grows so enthusiastically. I feel like y'all got this card before. If you make an accidental cutting by knocking off one of its long trailing stalks, it is recommended that you place it in water to grow roots. Okay? Some of y'all, you're able to heal your bloodline. You are able to do it. Okay? But if you are short of time, remember I said, y'all, somebody is like running out of time. They feel like they're running out of time. Wow. Oh, shit. But if you are short of time, simply make a hole and plant it back in the pot and it will start to grow. Some of y'all, remember I was saying death spells and death magic can't touch you. See, this plant, you could cut this plant, put it back in the soil, and it's going to grow fast. Listen, y'all. This plant is neither fragile nor needy. And its vigorous character reminds you that enthusiasm is the key to robust growth. This whole message, right? Accept who you are. Surrender to who you are. All right, so what this plant can do, what your plant can do, and what you can do, you're a super fast root grower, robust growth, vigorous character. Vigorous character. Remember I was saying somebody needs to publicly come out. This is who you are. So what can you do to take care of this? Keep evenly moist but not soggy. Reduce water in the winter. Medium sunlight. All-purpose potting mix. Y'all, like I was saying, many of you, everything that I listed right here, you're able to do because of your sacred bloodline, because of your power, your magic, your ability to manifest. Some of you, you're master manifestors. So I don't know if you need to pick up this plant. It's a beautiful plant. All right, here's the name one more time. Check it out, honey. Okay. Check out that plant. But I can't believe this is a plant talking about your roots. Your roots. A plant full of enthusiasm. See, some of y'all need to be very proud of who you are. Very proud of who you are. Fuck being humble. We're past that. We're not doing that no more. We don't give a shit about being humble so other people could feel comfortable. No, when you a pretty ass plant like this, that plant don't try to hide from people. That plant don't hide. The plant's like, yo, I'm this sexy ass plant, bruh. That's all I know how to do is be this fine ass plant. So that's all you gonna get. Some of you, you're needing to have that energy. All right? Stop playing small. Okay? I hate how eyeliner always gets under my nail like that. I don't know how it happens either. It's like, what? All right, y'all. Those are the messages this evening. I hope it resonated with you. Again, thank you so much to everyone who voted on this and this message. I often put polls in the community tab, so make sure you check out the community tab to know what's going on. I will be back with other messages, you all. I have some uploading to do. I recorded some, and y'all, Patreon has these messages first, okay? Patreon sees it first, unless it's a live, obviously. Unless it's a live stream, but Patreon sees a lot of these messages first. Extended messages, behind the scenes. I'm gonna add more stuff there too. There's just a lot of stuff that I want to share with you. And you know, we have stalkers over here on YouTube and every single platform. So a lot of times I'm gonna venture to put things on Patreon instead of posting them right here. Okay. But anyway, I love y'all so much. I hope you resonated with the message. Leave a comment below if you did. Donations, all the information is below. To book sessions with me, all of that is linked below. To get merch, to be a co-author with me, all of that is below. All right, I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace and love. Have a good night.